I was drafted in November of 1967, and from Modesto, where my hometown, and I went through the Fresno Induction Center, and then I was sent to Fort Lewis, Washington for basic training as well as advanced infantry training. I actually spent a little bit of time at Fort Walters, Texas, flying helicopters. Became disenchanted with that and decided to take my chances as an infantryman in Vietnam, do 1 year and then get out. I was a draftee and I was looking forward to becoming a civilian again. I was infantry when I started, and I was in country about 3 or 4 weeks. And a young captain approached me and says, "Hey, Welt, I understand that you've got some college education." I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Do you know how to use a camera?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Do you know how to use a typewriter? Can you write?" And I said, "Yes, sir." So he handed me a brand new Minolta SRT 101 in a box. I didn't know anything about cameras. So I took this box, and inside the box was the manual. So I went down into my bunker and I read the manual about 30 times. And so from that point on, I became the battalion combat correspondent. So I was given a camera in addition to my weapons, and so I would go out on patrol missions and accompany the troops and take pictures and write stories. I saw combat every day.
How was it? What did you see? I mean, what was it?
Well, it was on the Cambodian border, so we were either mortared or rocketed almost every day, daytime, nighttime. And then on operations in the jungle, it was lots of contact, firefights.
As a combat correspondent, were you expected to fight or document?
That's a good question. That was a question I asked myself every day. And I had to make that decision because I had weapons. And most of the time I opted out and took photos. Because we were on the Cambodian border, our job was to be a blocking force for NVA troops that were filtering down from the north on the Ho Chi Minh Trail through Laos and Cambodia, and they were trying to filter into the Saigon area. The Army really straightened me out, gave me discipline, self-worth, purpose, and I went back to college and got a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and a doctorate. It gave me an opportunity to do a deep exam on who I am, what I am, where am I going to go with this, and it was a real wake-up call for me. So I went back and I did everything my mother ever wanted me to do.